Going on, Legion Azrael here, like always, and we're checking some new stuff out. Haven't really done top 10s before, or anything like that, or top 5 specifically in this case, but I found some that were pretty interesting. These are going to be from Mojo, youtube.com/Mojo, or YouTube/Mojo.com. I forgot how to do this with the link. The link's down below. So all the credit goes to Mojo, but they always do awesome, incredible top 5, top 10, whatever's lists. And I found a few of them that were pretty interesting. So this is, ninjas. And I like ninjas. What? Too white? Can't like ninjas? Yeah. No, but this is just the top 5 myths of ninjas. Pretty excited. So let's just get into it, check it out, see what it's all about. Let's hope it's good.
The truth behind these myths might just take you by surprise. Welcome to Watch Mojo's Top 5 Myths. In today's installment, we're counting down the top 5 myths about Ninja. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at some of the popular myths associated with one of history's most misunderstood groups, Ninja.
Come ninjas, let's go!
Number 5, they were called ninjas.
I'm a ninja. Yo, my life is like a video game. My main thing when I'm in the zone. One player, one life in the mark. I'm with the dog.
Go ninja, go!
Ninjas first appeared in Japan in the 14th century, and their functions included infiltration, espionage, and assassinations. However, at the time, they were a group of individuals without a name. It was only until the 15th century that these covert agents were dubbed Shinobi no Momo, with Shinobi meaning to steal and Momo meaning person. The popularization of Shinobi was thanks in part to the Sengoku period, a time of civil unrest in feudal Japan that saw many Shinobi being hired for their unique skill sets. So where does the word ninja come from? Well, the written character for Shinobi sounds an awful lot like Ninsha, which over time evolved into Ninja.
Alright, Ninja Master.
Number 4, throwing stars were projectile weapons.
Were they originally farmers? Or was that a different group? Butters!
We've seen this trope played out on film hundreds of times. A ninja warrior approaches an enemy camp from the shadows and sees a soldier in the distance. Instead of risking detection, the ninja takes out a throwing star and kills the enemy combatant from afar. There's only one problem: it probably never happened in real life. The ninja of old used shuriken or throwing stars as secondary weapons in close combat situations. If a ninja was ever to throw a shuriken, it was probably as a means of distraction and not as a badass way of killing an enemy.
Right.
So in the movies you see all one shot, one kill. No, it was more of a distraction, so.
Number 3, only men could be ninja.
Let's get out.
Oh, well, I think we all knew that.
This one might come as a surprise to many, but it's true. Historically, there have been both male and female ninjas. They've been seriously underrepresented in modern pop culture, particularly wherever Hollywood cinema is concerned, but back in the day, female ninjas were effective and highly sought after covert agents. Their gender was actually an asset. For starters, they almost always had the element of surprise on their side, as enemy soldiers often mistook them for civilians. Additionally, they were also known to use their powers of seduction to gain access to exclusive or heavily protected locations.
In her very first move, Mindy bends her spine backwards at 70 degrees extension. A normal person can barely achieve 30 degrees extension.
Number 2, ninjas wore masks.
What's your ninja name, Kenny?
Quick, picture a ninja in your mind. Chances are your mental ninja is dressed entirely in black with a mask that covers everything except for the eyes. Good job, except that's not what real ninja look like. Ninjas never had a specific uniform. Instead, they dressed according to the situation. If they were attempting to infiltrate a temple, then they would don a religious garb. If it was a rural setting, they'd dress as a farmer. A modern ninja serving as somebody's bodyguard would most likely be dressed in modern clothes, such as a suit.
It's blending
Nothing
in.
stands out quite like a person dressed head to toe in black. Number 1, ninjas could vanish.
I mean, I watched Naruto. There's no masks, usually.
Well, duh. Isn't that Ninja Training 101? Well, actually, ninjas used a host of different practical effects to achieve what has been exaggerated into some sort of mythical disappearing act. We've already mentioned how throwing stars were used as a means of distraction, but it was far from the only trick they had up their sleeves.
Ninjutsu employs explosive powders. As weapons or distractions? Theatricality and deception are powerful agents. You must become more than just a man in the mind of your opponent.
Ninjas employed a wide variety of diversion tactics in order to escape tricky situations, such as smoke bombs or, quite simply, throwing sand. For ninjas, being able to escape without being followed was essential to their craft. Magic is easy. Disappearing when you're a mere mortal, on the other hand, that's impressive.
Ninja understands that invisibility is a matter of patience and agility.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.
For the most part, yeah. Oh, that's pretty interesting. I mean, I guess the mask thing was common sense. I guess because I watch anime and there's a billion ninjas, I think of ninjas in all black from like the 90s. Like some of the examples that we saw, just old, ignorant views of whatever they didn't know. Never really thought about the throwing star or smoke bomb, although it makes complete sense. But I don't know, it's always interesting to see maybe the pics of other cultures or whatever it may be that is different. There's been some movies I thought that portrayed them right. There's some animes that portrayed them in a pretty good light, I believe, as well. But half the crap that they labeled being in all black and stuff, that's for effect. That's for the movie. It's so you don't have that one person next to you that maybe just doesn't get it, that goes, "What's going on? I don't understand." And you're like, "He's a ninja." And he's like, "But he's not wearing pajamas. What's going?" So a lot of the picks they also did, or they singled out for maybe misconstrued identity, besides the name, but maybe the look or the mask or the throwing star specifically maybe, is I think either for effect, to kind of lead the people that maybe don't have the common sense, to kind of give them a visual hand-holding to go, this is a ninja. All ninjas in this movie are wearing black pajamas, with this little part right here open, like raccoons or something. I think a lot of it was just to hold the hands of the less common sense person, mostly. But the name was pretty interesting. I didn't really know. Shinobi, for anybody that's watched something like Naruto or anything else, they use the word shinobi all the time, which is kind of like the same when they use the translation for Soul Reaper or Angel of Death, Shinigami, for, like, say, Bleach. They're using traditional words in Japan or maybe the older versions of things. It's always really interesting. If you do watch anime or do watch a lot of Japanese or Asian filmmaking, and maybe you don't know a lot about the culture, you may not pick up on the subtle hints that they put out saying, oh, this isn't a direct translation like Shinigami, but Shinobi was the original old name, where everybody now calls ninja. And it's really weird because if you pay attention to Naruto, I believe they have people that they called, somebody I think was called a ninja, specifically, like ninja and whatever the name was. There were like two different classes, but they really weren't. They just used the same name with the same meaning, but it was, or two different names with the same meaning. I don't know. It gets complicated, man. I'm just going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Shinobi. I couldn't remember that word. Either way, I'm pretty interested in what other top 10s or 5s or whatever we'll be checking out later in the future. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Stay tuned for some more top 10 list stuff. But once again, my name is Azrael. I'll see you on whatever video I'm doing next. Later, guys.